Scott Layton here. Pardon me, I seem to have been dropped in Midtown Manhattan. Typical. All right, cut to the next scene. Lenny's back. Go on, roll it.
The lens opens. The light awakens. You watch, but do you see? The story is waiting for you in the smoke, in the...
Oh, for God's sake, shut up, Lenny. You've had your turn.
Honestly, some people have no sense of timing. Now, where was I? Right, that's better, much better. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the lens, the light, the story. Welcome back, my dear viewers, to another transmission from the Sacred Order of the Light of the Renaissance Spirit, or as you might call it, another morning. And I know what you're thinking. Who the hell am I, and why am I speaking like this? Well, my friends, it is through the power of the Renaissance Spirit and possibly that breakfast I had this morning that I now have the distinct honor of addressing you from the past, or the future, or possibly somewhere in between. Time is funny like that. This is my portfolio, my collection, a lifetime of images, glimpses of history that most people would rather forget. But not me. Oh no, I document them, I preserve them, and today I'm going to share some of my most fascinating pieces with you. Ah yes, steeples.
You see, my friends, history, like faith, is a matter of interpretation, and nowhere is that clearer than in the battle between the confessing church and the so-called Nazi church. Germany in the 1930s was a land of crosses and swastikas, and for some the two were never meant to be separate. Yes, you see it now, don't you? Faith bent to the will of the Reich, pulpits became podiums, sermons became speeches, and salvation, oh, that belonged to the Führer now. But not all churches bowed to the Reich. Some saw Hitler not as a savior, but as a heretic. These were the pastors and theologians of the confessing church, a resistance movement within German Protestantism, standing against the Nazification of Christianity. It was a confederation of churches, theologians and clergy, men like Karl Barth, Dietrich Bonhoeffer and Martin Niemöller, who refused to let Hitler rewrite their gospel. Their crime? Insisting that Christianity belonged to Christ, not to the Führer. For this, they were harassed, imprisoned, or executed. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, one of its most famous leaders, would eventually be hanged in a concentration camp for his role in an assassination plot against Hitler. But the confessing church, despite its courage, was small, a minority, and like all minorities, its resistance could only go so far. But what of the other great Christian power in Germany, the Catholic Church? Ah, that's where the story gets complicated. See, in 1933, the Vatican and Hitler signed a deal, a concordat. The Church would remain free to operate in Nazi Germany, so long as it stayed out of politics. It was meant to protect Catholic institutions, but in doing so, it also meant the Church would not interfere with Hitler's rise. Some Catholic priests, like the outspoken Bishop von Galen, condemned Nazi crimes, especially the euthanasia programs that targeted the disabled. But the Vatican, silent. When the Holocaust began, the Catholic Church did not openly resist. It did not endorse Hitler, no. But it also did not stop him. And that, my dear viewers, is the line between appeasement and resistance.
Fascinating, isn't it? The way power creeps into the soul, the way faith can be corrupted or reclaimed. And yet, we are here again. Different century, different country, same story. We like to believe we've learned from history, but my dear friends, history isn't something you learn from, it's something you survive. The Renaissance spirit is not just a name, it is a light in the fog, a reminder that knowledge, art and resistance are weapons in their own right. And so, my dear viewers, I leave you with this. When the black lines close in, when the red light rises once more, will you stand with the confessors or will you kneel? History is watching.